Are we live? I think we are. Yay! Start recording. Yay! Hey everybody, it's Nicole. Welcome to this live. It's the fourth live for SkinByRadiance, which is really, really cool. I'm very excited about that. So I had posted today on my personal timeline, which I usually post this live on my personal timeline as well. And I posted this article that I found on a blog, and it's actually a really great article. I love it, and it's all about my friend Michael Perry. And I say friend because I know the guy from dealing with him for my Shopify site, and he started a company called Kit, and it's actually a really cool company. So I'm sharing this on my personal page right now just so that everyone knows that we're live, and I'm also going to share it on my other Facebook page. Welcome to this amazing day. This is a later live because I figured, I'm going to try out different times to see when people are on and see who is responding. So if you're here, comment below on the little comment section. Say hello, where you are from, and where you're watching from. Chat with me and say hi. Share and tag 3 friends. Yay! Tag 3 friends, because the more people that know about these lives, the more they can get out of it. And today I'm going to share with you a couple of things about skincare. I'm also going to share with you a couple of things about something else that I'm doing that's completely different, that is going to make a change in some people's lives. So that will be very cool. Let them know we're live and poppin'. Yes, yuck. Okay. All right, so we're starting now. First of all, I wanted to say thank you for watching, and secondly, I want to share with you something that's really, really cool, and it's just in front of me, and I realized that I didn't share it yesterday. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm gonna give you a really good resource below this once I figure out how to get that resource for you. I have to actually get the link, but I'm going to share with you this resource, and it is something that's really helping me to alleviate like, for example, when I go work out, sometimes what I'll find is that I will have like I'll be a little sore the next day. Like today, I'm a little sore from yesterday, and I really wanted to work out this morning, but unfortunately could not. Yet I ended up doing something to myself, and I was a little more sore today than because I had done some more workout after my other workout, and I was like, wow, I'm really, really sore from that workout. So I take this stuff called, and let me get you the link here so that you can see it. I take this stuff that's called Arnica. Arnica, Arnica. And let me just comment below. Here we go. Link for Arnica. And this stuff is great, man. Great stuff to use. So I put that in the link below, and I use this. These are these little pills, and I also use the cream. So if you find the Arnica cream, I highly recommend it. And these things are just stick them under your tongue like this, and let them, they immediately dissolve. They help so much with, they're homeopathic, okay? So there's no drugs in them. But they're, and I don't have my glasses on, but what this does is it helps inflammation, and it helps your muscles to relax. It also helps it helps to alleviate a little bit of stress. So I highly recommend using some Arnica. Okay, that is my recommendation of the day. Now, as far as popping zits go, because that's what I labeled this as, I want to share with you a couple of things about popping zits on your face. And so I do not pop zits on my face. When I was younger, I did, and I realized right away that the bigger the zit, like there would be these, like sometimes I get like a mega zit, you know, that was like Mount Fuji that was going to erupt on my face. And if I played with that thing, I would end up getting a very large blemish mark, and it would stay not just for days, sometimes for months. And I remember for a long time, when I was like 21, I had an outbreak of my first ever outbreak of the chicken pox, and I thought those were pimples when they first came up. I didn't feel good, but I had these chicken pox. Anyway, regardless, after the chicken pox left, okay, my body had gone through like this huge stress cycle, and I was super stressed out about it. Well, I had started to break out also underneath my chin, where I had the chicken pox. The chicken pox were like, they were variously all over my body, but I remember they were underneath my chin as well. And after I had gotten the chicken pox and they had gone away, I had these zits that would show up, and they'd show up like right here in really tender spots. Well, for about, and I'm not kidding you, for I would say 8 years, I had this blemish mark that was huge. It was a really big blemish mark. And to me it was huge. Probably to everyone else it was just like, what are you talking about? But to me it seemed like it was, you know, humongous. And one of the things that I noticed was that I had picked at it for so long that it had created this like mega blemish here. So I want to share with you a couple of things, especially about picking at your zits, picking at your face, and wiping your face. Wiping your face on your, like, for example, like if you're wiping your face with your hands. Okay, so yesterday I was working out. I don't have my t-shirt, but I took my t-shirt with me, and I was wiping my face, and somebody had asked me, because I had taken my shirt off in class, and that's what I was using to wipe my face. Somebody had said that they had seen my live, and they had asked me about, they're like, oh, you practice what you preach. You actually do wipe your face with your shirt. And I was like, yeah, I always do. Not always, but I try to do it as much as I possibly can. So the point is that the wiping of my face with my t-shirt is one thing, but when I go downstairs after I finish my workout, I always go rinse off my face. And so one of the things you've really got to get in touch with your skin is wiping your face clean. And I'm working on a product right now that are sachets that will not only clean your skin, but they will also end up giving it moisturization as well, and hydration. So I'm working on that right now, and that's something in the works. I really can't wait till that comes out and to show you that. I'm excited for it. And our goal this month, if I didn't share it with you in these other lives, but our goal this month is to reach our $10,000 in sales. And so anything that you can do as a loyal listener and as a follower of Nicole Jolie, or as a friend of Nicole Jolie, and help either fuel that with purchasing a kit or moisturizers or facelift, anything that you can do to help, or if you can share this would be awesome, because we would really appreciate that. We are not a big conglomerate. We are not a huge cosmetics firm. We are not an MLM. We are not owned by somebody else. I have painstakingly, labor of love, done this on my own with a business partner, and I will tell you that it is one of the things that is, like I said before, kind of a love-hate relationship. and I won't say that, you know, I hate it or I love it. Sometimes it's just, that's what it is. You know, business is like that. And it's very difficult at times, because the rejection level is always at a 100%. There's never a 1% acceptance. It's always 100% rejection. And I wrote some, I didn't write something, I posted something that someone wrote about that and entrepreneurialism today on my personal page, and if you're friends with me, then you can go over there and take a look at it. If not, I will also post that here so you can see it. So one of the things that I wanted to go over really quick today, first of all, not wearing any makeup. So somebody asked me the other day in a private message, and I don't know why they even asked me this in a private message. Why not just ask me on the live? But do you wear makeup, and do you get your skin? And I said, no, I don't. About 10 minutes before this live, I went to the bathroom, and like I say, I always do cold water and ice cubes, and I splash my face so that I can keep my face from, first of all, breaking out. Secondly, I don't have a lot of breakouts, but I don't like anything on my skin. I don't like even any bumps on my skin. So I do a lot of rinsing of my skin. I don't do a lot of washing of my skin. And I do that with cold water and ice cubes so that I can keep the and I'm trying to think of the name of it right now. I'm keeping all of the what do you call it when you get all puffy? So the puffiness, I'm keeping that away from my skin, and that's what I'm doing when I do that. I'm not keeping it away. I'm just keeping my skin from getting puffy and getting red. And if I have, like, for example, if it's a really stressful day, the stress does show up in your skin. So I tend to really think about that, and I'm like, okay, well, what can I do to ice myself down, keep myself cool? Not only like keep yourself cool mentally, but keep yourself cool so that you're not overheating, and you don't have the redness, you don't have the flare-ups, all that good stuff. So a lot of people get that when they have like rosacea or melasma, which are dark spots. But flare-ups like that happen when you're highly stressed, and so that's one of the things that I truly try to keep at a minimal amount. Now, I hope the lighting in here is okay. I'm trying to keep my lighting good so that you can actually see me. Woohoo! Instead of like looking over. Sometimes the lighting, it hits from different sides. So like one side will be bright and one side will be dark. So if I go like this, it looks good. Or if I go like this, it looks good, right? So, but if I turn in a certain way, like the under eyes, like you can see under the eyes. So I'll tell you this. So here's something that, and I'm going to open this up. Okay, so this is the facelift. This is the chin and neck lift. I'm going to open this up. Let me share with you something that happened. And I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And when you don't get a lot of sleep, you'll get those like things under your eyes, those bags under your eyes. But another thing that happens is that even when you put on mascara, like your eyes will look a little darker underneath, right? Because you're so tired. You'll rub your eyes maybe, or your dark spots, your spots here look darker. So I'm going to use some of this. This is the chin and neck lift. So I use this for I use this all over my face actually, and it's called chin and neck lift. Let me just show that to you. Okay, Hydrofirm chin and neck lift. I call it the facelift, and I call it the facelift because it feels like you're getting a facelift. So I put it under my eyes. Now, mind you, I have mascara on, and so it's probably not something that I probably should have put no mascara on because it really doesn't matter. But I'll put it up here on top of my eyelid, even though most people would be like, why are you doing that? Because it feels good and it keeps my eyelids from being too dry. So now you can see the difference. So there you go. Big difference when you use that. So I wanted to share that with you. Under here, there. So, pretty cool. Yeah, and it works. It does tingle, and it feels really good on. So I have in stock of these, I believe we have a 3-pack, and we have a single. I highly go for the 3-pack because I want to keep them in stock. I don't want to run out. So when I have to order my own stuff. So I don't have it here, okay? I have to actually order my own product, and I have to buy my own product. Now, then when you use this, I use this, if I'm going to use it every day, I use it before the moisturizer. So here's the moisturizer, okay? And I use this, and I have to actually have something to open this with because it doesn't twist off like the other thing. So it does come with a safety seal, so just so that you know, and then you just take that off, and that's how you get that off. Anyway, I'll use the moisturizer next, okay? And that's what I'll put on after I let this set into my skin for about 60 seconds, sometimes a little bit more, but you can see the difference, okay? Right away. You can totally see the difference. I mean, it's amazing how much you see the difference. I love this stuff. It makes my skin looks great. And then if I'm, now I haven't shown you the dark circles brightening treatment, but the dark circles brightening treatment, and all of them, I do this on my palm to get the air bubbles out before I even open it, so that I'm able to get all the air bubbles out, and then I twist it if I can, get this safety seal off. The safety seals are not hard, not easy or hard to get off. They just are. They are what they are. So make sure you get your safety seal off first, and then from there you can open up the brightener, and you want to make sure. I put mine on a, obviously it's a little bit more pumping than I need to do here. There we go. Yeah, you have to get it out of that air pump. Anyway, now I can feel the tingling on my skin from the chin and neck lift, and so then I'll put it on the brightener. Sometimes if I'm feeling super dehydrated, I will put on the moisturizer right over this. So now I'm bright, I'm tight, and ready to rock. So here we go. So today I want to share with you something that I shared with you the other day, but I want to go over it one more time again because it is the top 5 tips for anti-aging skincare for women who work out but don't want to break out. And so I want to share with you this, and I'm going to give you the link below so that you can see it. But you really, really want to hydrate your skin before you work out, okay? And so the reason you want to do that is because when you perspire or sweat or glisten or however you want to talk about it, I don't care. It's just when your body starts releasing those toxins, you want something to protect you so that you're not just dehydrating your skin. So, for example, I take this stuff called, and let me find it here. I take this stuff called Noon, and let me get you, let me get you the Noon. So I'll get you this. This is really good stuff. I love this stuff, and I take it, and I'll put it into the link below so you can see it. Noon is super, super, super helpful, and this is what makes me stay hydrated. Not makes it, but it really helps me keep hydrated. Super, super helps me keep hydrated. So here's the Noon link, and I'll give this to you. I think we have this here. Nope. Well, shucks on a shuckser. Let me just share this here. I'll share this onto Sweet and Sweaty. Okay. So here's the Noon link, and there you go. I had to shorten it because I don't want huge long links in here. So that Noon link, I'm telling you, it's that stuff is great, especially if you're working out really hard and you have stuff that you're, oops, I shared this twice. Hey, what's going on? Shared this twice. Not smart. Let me put that Noon link in here. There we go. Okay. So this is actually really, really good for you, and it helps out a lot to keep you hydrated. One of the other things that I do before my workout is I take Udo's oil and I take bee pollen. So if you like Udo's oil, and I do the oil, the 369, and I do the plant-based oil. So it's the 369 blend, and I'll share that with you as well. And that stuff, I love Udo's oil. And the reason I love Udo's oil is because it gives me, it really helps to keep me just, I mean, I don't know, I feel the difference in just my mood. You know what I mean? It's really helpful for your mood. Really is. It's probably the best thing you can do for your body, and for your mind. Oils, essential oils for your body, not to essential oils like sniffing, but essential oils meaning the fatty oils that you really need for your brain to function. Those oils are exceptional for your brain to keep yourself, I don't know, I want to say, and I'm kind of at a loss for words today, keeping yourself mentally, I want to say mentally hydrated. How's that? Mentally hydrated. Yeah. Okay. That's a great word. So I'll find a book for you that actually I have it on my phone here, and it's in, if you like Audible, I love Audible. So if you love Audible, I will share this with you as well. This is such a good book, and I love this book because it shares with you how to take care of your body and mind, and it's called cardiovascular disease. See? 60 million. I even have it on my phone. I'm listening to it. It's called The Ultra Mind Solution, and it's by Mark Hyman. So let me find that for you. And let me get that link for you too, because this book is fantastic. And then he also has a recipe book too, so I'll get you that. In fact, I'll get you that text. Let me just shorten that. Okay, so these are the things that really help to keep you, how do I put it? Keep your body and your mind just going in such in a better space, so that, and I'll put Mark Hyman here, Hyman's book I reference. Okay, so all these three references, the Noon, the Arnica, the Udo's oil, and this Ultramind solution, I mean, I practice this daily because I really want to be able to be the best I can be for other people that are looking to me for ideas. And I realize that being rejected on a daily basis like I am, I mean, it's a constant rejection. There is never a day that goes by ever that I'm not rejected. And so there is a study about how rejection and pain are interlinked, because as you get rejected, your pain point or your pain threshold becomes higher. And my pain threshold is pretty high. I mean, I can handle some major pain, and I've handled some major pain in races and dry needling, which I never shared with you, the dry needle. I'll share that with you. Dry needling and cryo freeze and things like that. But and sitting in bathtubs for 25-30 minutes in ice, things that are you know, people would be like, what are you doing? And it's so good for your body to do that. But I liken the rejection to keeping my skin tougher, if you will. And that's really what it is. It's all about, for me, especially being an entrepreneur and having to do this every day on my own, and talking in a way to people that say, hey, would you like to learn from me, or would you like to know what I know, or can I share this with you or with your crowd? And being rejected all the time, it's normal for me to get, you know, it's normal for a lot of entrepreneurs to get depressed or like anxiety ridden, or, you know, feeling very I don't know, I want to say dysfunctional, because you do feel dysfunctional. You feel like, whoa, what's wrong with me? But there's really nothing wrong. This article, and I'm going to share it with you, all about rejection and all about entrepreneurialism. If you do have your own company, and if you do have your own product, or you are starting your own company, it's really, really a great article to read. So again, now let me get on to this, because I always go, I don't know, I always go like off the beaten path here. But today we are going to share how to pop zits, because I told you about that, where I was getting these crazy zits underneath my chin after the chicken pox, and how not to pop a zit, and what to do to not get zits, how you can work out and not get zits. And I shared a little bit of that with you. How to win something free today. Woo! Free is always good. Free-binators. Love the free-binators. And also the top 5 workout tips for women who work out. And, this is really cool. I know what I wanted to share with you. So one of my friends is a professional bathing suit model, and she's so pretty, and she's older like me, which is awesome, which I love. And she won her first competition. She came in second in her first competition, which is so cool. And I'm going to be using her pictures in my advertising for Radiance, because she's a Radiance girl, and I'm so excited that I get to do that. So I'm so thrilled to share that. I mean, not that it matters to you guys, but wow, it matters so much to me, because having the social proof, and also having other people that love what I do and what my line stands for, and using my line is just, it's thrilling for me, because that means that I'm helping people. So off to the beginning part of this, which is how to keep your skin from breaking out after you work out, which I keep saying to you, and I'm going to pound this home. Go downstairs or get some water, get some ice cubes, and splash your face with water and ice cubes, and keep splashing your face with water and ice cubes 10, 12, 15 times at least, so that you get all that dirt and grime off. Before you actually go and do that, make sure you wash your hands, okay, with soap and water, and make sure that you have a clean, if you have a clean t-shirt, like just pick up a clean t-shirt out of your t-shirt drawer and take it with you so that you can dab your face. When your face is wet, that's when you use Radiance, okay? When your face is, and I wouldn't say wet, I'd say moist, all right, from the water. So you want to use Radiance when you have a moist face. Now, that being said, your skin, when you perspire or sweat or glisten, actually secretes, I think it's the same thing, and I have to look that up in my my dictionary.com. Anyway, so it secretes a antibiotic onto your skin. It's called Dermcidin. And Dermcidin, the antibiotic, helps to it helps to remove the impurities off of your skin. So it's keeping you from, actually it's not keeping you, it's protecting you from E. coli and Staphylococcus. So I say staph infections. So I've told you this before, but it's really important, because that you know that your body is right now, if you sweating and you're working out or you're running or whatever, your body is secreting an antibiotic to keep you from getting E. coli, from keeping you from getting staph, from your skin. Your skin is protecting you when you sweat. So I think that's the coolest thing ever, that your body is just, it's so amazing what your body can really do, and that, taking this for granted on a daily basis is just like, whoa, holy crap. Your body does so much every single day that you just take for granted. And obviously, you're not going to stand there and go, oh, wow, my heart's beating. But, your heart's beating, your lungs are working, you're breathing, you are, you're thinking, you're performing tasks. It's amazing what we're doing simultaneously all at one time, and how we're thinking about things that are in the past and how they've affected us, or maybe something that you're getting ready for in the future and how it's affecting you. So it's very interesting to see how not to see, but to think about how your body works all day. So sweating is so good for you. And I if I don't sweat every day, I kind of, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't take it. I have to be able to do my workout. So even if I can't get to the club, I do my workout somehow and, get on the floor and just go for it for 15 minutes, So do something that is going to help your body clear your mind every single day. I can't stress to you enough how important that is. And the more you do that, the more you get into the regimen of doing that, the easier it's going to be for you to feel good about who you are, what you're doing in your life, how you interact with people, etc. I mean, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you treat people better. And that's the whole point of this. I have it's interesting about being friends with people, because my version of friendship and their version of friendship might be something completely different. But I know that I made a really true friend here in where I'm at right now, and she and I don't talk every day. We don't interact every single day. But I can tell you, I get together with her, and it's always an exchange of just really good feeling, is there anything I can do to comfort you in that way? And that's truly what it's like to be a friend to somebody. Can you comfort them? Can you give them something that's not of monetary value, but maybe of your time, of your ear, to listen to them. Maybe it's something that you could actually help them with, and that's truly what a friend does. And that's so cool. And I'm not talking about like babysit your kids or anything like that. I'm talking about just being there for that moment and being present in that moment. And that's something that when you have friends, it's really important to keep that in mind. If you're really truly a good friend to people, you just keep in mind to lend them your ear at the most critical of times when they could possibly use it, or even help them out with something. Like I always love it when my friends come to me and say, hey, can I try your skincare and give you a testimonial? I absolutely go crazy over that. I'm like, yes, please. I really would love that, because I can tell you all day how great this is. I can show you all day, here's my line, here's what I spent all my life, my money, everything else on it. I went homeless because of it, and I want you to try it, and you'll still not try it. And it's funny with women, I've asked women to try my healthy skin vitamins. In fact, yesterday I had asked a friend of mine, I'm like, you should try my healthy skin vitamins, And I'm not saying cut everything else out of your diet and only try this. I'm not saying don't ever use anything else again, and don't use anything else in your life, and don't eat anything, and don't do anything, but just use my vitamins. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just take 2 a day. That's all. It's not a big deal. And most people are like, well, I've already got something. And it's so funny, because you walk up to people and you'll say that, and they're immediately they shut you down. Immediately they reject. Immediately. It's not even, there is no qualm. And it's like, oh, well, there's so many things out there. Yeah, but there's so many things out there that you keep trying. And the funny thing is that you keep trying them, and you keep eating them, and you keep taking them, and you keep wearing them, and you keep buying them. And there's so many things, and now somebody comes up to you and they are actually the owner. I mean, I don't know if Cindy Crawford has ever walked up to any of the people that use her skincare and ever talked to her. Sat down and said, hey, would you do a testimonial for me? I don't think she's ever done that with anyone. I don't think Christy Brinkley has ever done that either, and that's because they license their names to those big companies, and that's how they do that. So they're not sitting, they don't care whether you use their product or not. They don't care if they're going to change your life. They don't care. They care that they're going to get a paycheck every single month, and they're going to get residual income for using their name in that product that they had nothing to do with, that they don't even know what's in it, and yet they say they know what's in it because they say they use it. But I can see them using it in a commercial for it, but who knows what they're using, you know. I'm telling you, I'm using this. You can see me using it. You know I'm using it, and you know who I am. But people don't consider that, really. They don't give that much merit. So it's unfortunate, because people like me who have really good products and start their own companies and want to help change things and want to help change people's skin and help them with what, you know, their breakouts or their dehydration or their melasma or their rosacea. They really want to help, and yet, you know, you get just beat down every day. Every single day somebody beats you down. So it's a big and the sunshine is coming through. You can see it. It's a big rejection point. So that being said, sweating is good for you. Not that I'm gonna jump to the next thing. Sweating is awesome for you. So when you sweat out dermcidin, which is an antibiotic, and you keep your skin protected from staph and E. coli. I'm going to take a break for this. Drinking seltzer water, it's good. Another thing about sweat is that your body cools itself with sweat. So make sure you understand the whole concept of the sweat thing. You know, it's not just, oh, it's so gross. It's just sweat, and it's cooling your body off. It's your natural way. It's your body's natural way of cooling off. And my skin looks really shiny in this window because of the sunshine. It's shiny. So the sunshine is hitting me through the window, which is cool, huh? So like I said to you, we are going to come out. Actually, I'm working on it now. It's a sachet. It's a towelette, and it right after you finish your workout, you can use it to wipe your skin, which is really awesome. So so another thing is I was talking about my healthy skin vitamins, and I've been using these a lot since I came out with them, obviously. And you know, my nails are not even done. They've got gel on them, and they're all pretty and done up. But I haven't done my nails because I haven't had time, and I haven't gone to get a manicure. And yet I have nothing on my nails right now, and they are so strong. So I use this, and I use actually biotin, biotin, and I'll get you that link to the biotin that I use. And that stuff is great. Biotin is very helpful to use, and I would highly recommend you're using it on a daily basis. Now, one of the things you got to remember, and biotin is it's not expensive at all, and it shouldn't be very expensive, as these should not. These are at like $20. But biotin it's an augmentation. Like, I use these together. I use my biotin, and then I use my healthy skin. Vitamins. And I can't do two things at once for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm going to put biotin in here, and I'll put that right there. So you can see the biotin as well. So I'm going to let me just make sure I have that over on Sweet and Sweaty Workouts too. Biotin. Use it. Here. Okay. So these are really good for you to use too. So in the meantime, I'm going to cut this short tonight. Not that needs to be shorter anyway. In the meantime, I want to share with you how you can get these for free. So our goal, and just so you understand, our goal this month is, and excuse the sunlight. So this is natural. This is not in some kind of it's not, what am I trying to say? It's not what am I trying to say? It's not a studio. There we go. I'm not in a studio, so I do have lighting here that comes in through my, and you can see it looks like it changes the way that I look. So I should probably close those, but I'm just going to not close them. It's going to come up closer. There. And sorry if it looks kind of bad, but whatever. So I want to share with you a couple of things about Radiance and how if you would like to, and I would really appreciate it if you would help us out to get to our $10,000 mark. So that's what we're doing. We're getting to $10,000. We really want to keep going and keep selling our skincare, because I just love doing this. I mean, I really do love learning about it. I have a great time when I can learn about it more, and when people come to me and they go, wow, I used your skincare and it really helped. That does something to me inside. It makes me feel so good, and it gives me gratitude to know that one person, you know, it feels better about the way they look, and that means they're going to feel better about the way they act, and that means the way they're going to feel better about who they talk to and how they talk to them. And it just, you know, I don't know. I just think that when you start feeling good about who you are and what you look like, and it just changes everything. It just changes the game, you know, for you. So in the meantime, we want to go to our first $10,000 month in sales. So we want to be able, and what that means is that as many people as you can share this with, if you can share this with 3 people who will share it with 3 more, who will share it with 3 more, that's just, you know, a numerical value of getting the word out there, which would be really cool for you to do. And I would really appreciate it. So I would thank you very much. And once you do that, send me who you sent, send me the 3 people that you tagged in the video, and I'll send you a bottle of healthy skin vitamins. Okay, so you'll have to give me your address in order for me to send it to you. I have to buy them for you, believe it or not, because I don't carry them here in my space. I actually have to order them. So that being said, send me those 3 people. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for telling people. Thanks for your constant loyalty and your compassion and your drive and your love and all of your gratitude towards me, because that gratitude shows towards you as well. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yay! And you're ready to rock with your sweat. I wanted to share with you that sweating is just awesome. So go out and sweat and do some sweat stuff. Go do some sweaty stuff, whatever that happens to be. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Ciao for now, people. Bye.